Hey guys, it's me, Nikki. I promised you that I would show you how to make tofu, so I'm going to prepare a vegetarian tofu dinner for Dylan and I tonight, and I'll just show you kind of the beginning of what I do. So first off, you can either use quinoa or you can use brown rice, or this black rice I actually really love. So take the rice. I always use rice cookers because it's just convenient. So you grab your rice cooker, and then instead of using water, I always use low sodium chicken broth. You want to shake it up. 1 cup is 15 calories, so it's like nothing, right? So you have to read the rice to water ratio. So 2 cups water, 1 cup rice, which is usually what it is. You want to usually rinse your rice off. It could be really, really dirty. So just rinse it off in this. So 1 cup rice to 2 cup water. And Dylan's getting used to this, right, Dylan? This rice, it's not his favorite. Most kids prefer the white. So if your kids prefer white, I would go with the white long grain rice. At least get the long grain. Never ever get regular white rice. You want to get that long grain if they insist on having white rice. So I just rinsed it off. I'm going to put it in the rice cooker. 2 cups. Go. You can also do 1 cup and 1 cup. Sometimes I do that. But with this black rice, it just depends on the consistency of the rice, and especially I want my son to eat it tonight, so I'm going to put 2 cups of that. And then sometimes it says put olive oil in it, but this one doesn't. So you just start that up. It's just that easy. You don't have to watch it. Just start it. And this is Target, I think, 20 bucks, something like that. Okay, so rice, cooking, tofu. All right, so you can put mushrooms, you can put peppers. We're just gonna do the tofu right now. All right, so let me go grab it. I'd recommend the extra firm tofu for cooking purposes, just because the soft is just, it's hard, man, to get soft crispy. I just would not recommend it. All right, so you're just going to drain it, open it, drain it, and then also if you're gonna only cook half of it, you can always, leave a little bit of the water in there and then just cover it back up and put saran wrap over it. And I don't know how long it's good in the fridge, Christy. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to Google it. So take it out. It's just a big square. Rinse it off. Not quite sure why I was taught to do that. You might want to Google that as well. I've just kind of stuck with what I was taught. Pat it dry. Pat it dry. And then once you've patted it dry, you are going to just cut it in squares. So you can cut it, first off, you're going to want to get your skillet ready. Heat that olive oil up, and then 1 tablespoon of olive oil, pretty much just, drizzle the whole bottom. You can also measure it out, but after a while you'll know what 1 tablespoon is. And another thing that I use, just because it's higher heat, you can use the almond oil. I also have hazelnut oil, just the good oils, not canola or... Alright, so I'm cutting it 3s. Then I'm flipping it over. Cutting it. You can cut it in long strips or squares. We just prefer the squares. So cut it. Right, Dylan? We prefer the squares for tofu. So then you've got a bunch of squares, right? You're going to wait until this heats up a little bit more before you shove it in there. And really fast, I'll show you what I've got going on in the oven. This is from my friend Christy. You peel a sweet potato and then cut it up. You combine it with olive oil and some cinnamon. So you cut it up into little chips. And so I'm going to try that tonight. It's $3.50 for, I can't remember, it's on my Facebook page. I think 20 minutes. So we'll try that tonight. 20 or 25. Okay, so this is probably ready. So you can add the tofu. Dylan and I eat the entire thing, so I never save any. And then I add my salt and pepper. I use sea salt. And then, of course, you're going to want your spray, the Bragg's liquid aminos. I used to use this, and I don't even know why I still have it in my fridge because I'll never go back. This is better for you. All right, so you're going to use that to make it crisp. I'm going to make scrambled eggs. You can either do just the egg whites or eggs to mix in with the tofu once it's done. I'm going to do mushrooms, I'm going to do spinach, and then I'm going to add those peppers as well as red onions. And so I'm going to combine it all, and that will be my, my dinner. So all you got to do is keep flipping it, right? You're just going to keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it until it gets crisp. Does that make sense? So there it is, and you're just going to literally stand here and just keep flipping it once it starts going. All right, and you're going to want it pretty dark and pretty crisp. All right, so I will stop the video and I'll show you a little bit later, and then we'll put the videos together. All right, I'll be back.